Okay, I'm back with Tanza, and today we're just going to be like doing things around here and selling her stuff. So she makes quite a bit of money selling her jewelry now, and I want to finish off her house, and we're actually doing quite good. So I won't get the interior decorated, but I want to finish off the exterior as much as I can. So I want to have a path that comes around here, and then we'll landscape around the house more than what I've already done. And yeah, think we'll have an area at the back that will be like a barbecue patio area, and we'll have stairs coming from here down. And then I'm going to have a few more, at least one more crystal tree, and I maybe two, and I want to put it up here in this spot here. So yeah, I think it's going to be quite nice when it's done. Right now, she's just selling the jewelry that she's been making, and she's level 9 in gemology. So yeah, I haven't really developed her spellcaster, and I think I will do that off camera because it's not really part of this storyline. It's just what I more or less want her to have. So when I'm playing with her later, she has this spellcaster ability.
Binkapa. Tumbakrim. Obisha. Bruhana Siwaba. Pempo Pelut. Obisha. Gamarish Brihe. Pessadar. Lunai. Steve Charso Denoy. Floopy. Flagisi. Oh, and Fora.
She hasn't started a yard sale, but now we will.
Yeah,
I think she's doing really well. I'm kind of excited to be playing Saturina Pictor because I used some of the new urban pack to dress her, and I think she looks pretty cool. So we're gonna give this person a sales pitch.
Furnish shoes.
So they're just standing there doing nothing.
Yeshla. Bona Yava. Shermau.
Oh, Vadish.
Oh.
Shinoi. Bonsha. Arabe.
Nabu. Panabu.
Yeshla. Bona Yava. Shermau.
Maxu Benzi.
Zappenquar.
Arabe. Yaba Zanks. Vizina.
Orbitanahe. Tumba. Quisap.
Bumzoid.
Shinoi.
Zonksa Benarpo. Helka Bethte. Laona.
Yes.
Seneca.
Sabine.
Bobby eats the bido.
Bowish
Yaba.
Chibasa.
Sulsul.
Suldeka.
Yeftime. Abasana.
Bin Faheb. Timothy Bissick. Oh, yib. Sharbakaru on the tub. Clevitate. Miskos. Squay. Saj McQuay. Marsa Fabro. Mino. Quar. Gorgon. Chef Secretary. Amsum Fatamoy. Oh. Holit Shaba Kissabe. Moy bin Fefru. Oh, sick of foos.
Arabe. Yaba Zanks. Vizina.
Shermau.
Rabaza. Dag.
Yeshla.
Okar.
Shermau.
Looks like Bema.
Pay you. Log off watch. Empty Swibbick. Just a bushy.
Arabe. Yaba Zanks. Vizina.
So she makes really good money on this jewelry. It doesn't cost her that much. It costs less than 1,000 to make it, and she makes over 5,000. So she's not really losing any money on this jewelry, and it takes no time at all to get her up to 20,000. So yeah, she could finish the fabulously wealthy pretty quickly with this jewelry thing.
coin.
From the local
So now all she has is the gem left. So she got about 5,000 for each of those pieces of jewelry. And that's not the top jewelry. That's the second from the top, I think. There's one more set yet.
Oh, Lampima, slick combined. Sizzle Blake. Amkahar. With Nuchibichi. Boys, Stabara. Abimova Breezer. Saquinario. Yazil. Sharp Flash. Fool. Dumps, Legenzo. Fene.
Boomer, Samson.
Karenzi. Saucenik Nurchel. Squaznerska. Saquinario. Aragaba.
Here, I need you to drink that potion there.
Hey.
Shakapur.
Simone Sarah.
She only has one thing left to sell, so
Lampima. Kinik.
Chima Pankoba Sheshu. Yaza. Seraphi.
Karu, Moanaya.
Yeftime. Abasana. Plenis Yisra.
Freud. Bibahanan.
Yaza. Bimbus.
So.
Yibs.
Freaky Yibs. Freaky. Ah. Yeah.
Troncho.
Tangubu. Tangubu. Kinkayama.
For no
be right back. I have a guess.
celebrities.
Stevie Flina. Justne. Vipepto. Unkum. Talafweezy, huh? Yobamativo. Hibane. Bane trip, huh? Chumpajana. Dornov. Nasty Flina.
Deeful.
Oh.
Pana Harnip. Nasine Pafarble.
Uh-huh.
Yazilf Blake. Amkaharb. Muchi Bichi.
Daobao Saba. Planide Veruda. Quofi. Dopki Pefin. Ruhana Delopa. Dewi Prubar.
Floof, Goffa. Oh. Yabahorn. Unik Snow. Mushka Garul. Mushka
Dazio.
Pin.
Kilon. Vush. Saquinario. Sawoda Bimi. Barpasa Campo. Nerkska. Shararg. Ozani. Corbif. Dabiwu. Plonite Skuma. Yebani. Demise.
Pilpine.
From
Yazib.
Oh, Balana and
Bimbus.
Arkley?
Tomba Fwash.
Zamoyne.
Shaby Buli Galan. Demis.
Oh,
Vush.
Harmony.
Tashibi.
Yep.
Infalna Surfi.
Oh,
Kalu.
Hessian.
Irkoi Masi.
Dish.
Grow.
Uh?
Droga Melt. Oh,
Risa
yes.
Faba. Shabagra. Simpler Olivar.
Julino.
Okay, sorry about that, but somebody came because they're picking up an order from me at the store, and I expected them to be later, but that's okay. They come and they'll get the order, but then they'll be back. Okay, so we may as well put all this stuff away before it goes bad. Maybe she'll have a bowl of this. Oh, man. My Sims. So yesterday I got rid of the coolers. I don't know if I showed that part. I was just getting tired of it. My Sims were all the Sims that I wasn't playing with, like Will and Patty and Arnie. They kept going to the coolers and bringing out yogurt and granola and juice and leaving it all laying around the place. And yeah, that just does not work for me. I really do not want stuff laying around. So somehow this got put up on the table. How did that get put up there? What do you mean you can't put it away? Okay, well then don't. Clean this up. Just leave it there. People can eat it. So more or less that's what happened was I got so frustrated, and the Sims that move in don't really need it because they have all this community center with, a cupboard and fridge and stove in here. So they should be fine without that. And plus there's always food laying around. And at least now I don't have cans of food laying around. It's mostly, bowls of something or other. Did she go there and do that? Yeah, she did. So she needs to have some fun, some geek fun. Why is, I know why that's there. Okay, she doesn't have a garbage can yet, so I'm gonna have to get her one.
Fanaya.
Yeah, I know. You just threw it someplace else, so go throw it away. And then I guess she can come and watch some TV because that's what she wants to do. Watching a movie does it fastest, so we'll try this maybe this time. I have no idea if she'll just sit. She's gonna sit in the rocking chair to watch it.
Oh.
Way across the room, but okay. I guess she doesn't like to be up close. So now that she has money, I'm going to try and finish off the exterior landscaping and whatnot. I'll also try to give her a garbage can. I need to give her a garbage can, and I need to change this cat dish. I want the self-feeding one. So
Uh-huh. Kirasha.
Kangaroo, Baba. Oh, boy, Niaga,
Wessa boo.
Portuli and I, Koboy.
she looks so cute, just sitting there with her cat in her arms, rocking on the chair, watching TV. And we're not in any hurry for her to do anything. She could work on her other her spell casting, but you know we don't need to.
Oh, Nibahana, Waxwin.
And I was thinking of enlarging this area, like pulling out the house a little bit here and the bathroom, but I'm not sure yet if I want to do that. But I was thinking of doing it. It was something that went through my mind that I thought I might like to do that, just give it a little bit more room so the bathroom has just that little bit more space because it just feels so tight.
Oh, Nibahana,
And then I'll give it
Waxwin.
a little more space in the living room.
Oh,
That's what I was thinking
Nyatizeb.
anyway.
Oh, Piguna Content.
Would offset the door. That's the only thing, because right now the door is sort of central. And if I do that, it'll offset the door. But I don't really care. I'm not overly picky on that. So
Milshaba, Milshaba. Ubis. Una turb. Gorpina Musti.
I'm gonna try and get rid of her dog lover trait. Because, well, I don't know. Maybe I won't. But we'll see. So I guess I could try it and see if I like it. And if I don't like it, well, then I don't have to keep it. So let's try that. Okay, I'm going to save because I don't want to lose all the money that she's got. And I don't want to lose the gameplay I did. So I know I save quite a bit. Like you'll notice, I do save quite often. Mostly before I travel or go into build mode, or if I've gotten quite far in something, then I'll save because I don't want to lose everything. And I have had this game crash so many times that I know better than not to do that. If you don't save in this game, you shouldn't be playing this game because it's just the only way to keep everything. Like I really like this, but I just feel like the bathroom needs to be a little bit bigger. And the only way I can see that happening is if I do it this way. So I would more or less just add this much on here. So I don't actually mind it. I have to mark this as number 4. Okay. And now I can copy it and put it here. And then we can just like no, 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 no. Where's the fence? Okay, there. this, I want to just, yeah, we'll have to do this. One thing. Like, we could just pull this out like this, but it'll displace this. This is why I didn't want to do it, but we can just move this back. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I got to type in move objects again, because whenever you, after you've placed a pillar, if you find, or just any object that you placed and you have move objects on, and you find that you're unable to place it somewhere, because it says something or other, just turn move objects off and turn it back on again. And then you should be able to do what you want to do. Okay. So we are going to do this. You won't see it until I travel and come back, but it'll be done there. And we are going to do this. I'm pretty sure that's going to have messed up something inside the house, but we can go in there and fix that. Okay, so now when we go in the house, all we have to do is do this. Pull this back. I'm not going to switch this. I don't. If I change my mind, I could make this small little spot into a shower space, but I think I'll just leave it for the laundry basket. Now, when it comes to down here, this doesn't matter because we haven't had anything set up here, so it works fine. There, so that gives me a little bit more shape to this, you know, like, so I can put like a plant there or whatever. Oops. And we can put this chair over more. And this little table over. It just gives more space. That's all. I mean, it's not a humongous big difference, and we can move this window over a little more so it's more centered, I mean. Yeah. For me, that makes a big difference. And like, I think this window would actually look good right in this corner. And we can put a plant or something in that corner, and I think it'll look nice like that. We'll put it down by one. Now up here, I don't know if we need that here, but it won't hurt. No, it won't hurt to have it there. Okay, let's get rid of the purple lines. I really hate building with those purple lines there. Okay, so like I said, it's going to look a little off-centered with the door, but I could move the door over, you know, for that matter, because I honestly feel like I don't have enough room right there, so we might move this door over. It's going to mean moving the stairs and stuff, but I just think that that would give me a little bit more space there for a couch to actually fit here, because I couldn't put this couch there at all because of where the door was. And I really did want to have the couch like here. And this armchair could just go in the corner here. You know what I mean? Like it would look fine over here. And then the couch can be here. It can go back a little bit. Or over more this way. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be out in the center of the room or anything. Okay, we need to move these stairs. Move them over by one. No, the door. The door can stay put. Thank you. So now we have this light. So we don't need this light. We might have to move this window still. More this way. Okay, let's look now. Yeah, I'm fine with that. We can put this light here more. And actually this window can move out a bit. Now. I'm going to have to mute myself again. Sorry about all that chaos, but I should be interruption free now. I did not expect my interruptions to start then. So I'm thinking I'm going to have the stairs come down from the back here because then it can walk right down onto the outdoor patio where I can have the barbecue and a picnic table, which is going to be sort of in this area here. And I think I'll make it circular to go with the rest of the house. And we do want the patio to be dark. Then, I don't know when it's nighttime, but it is. I prefer to paint in the afternoon. So my dog got lots of treats today and her food and whatnot. But I'm not going to have a lot of money for groceries. Well, whatever. As long as my dog's happy, I'll be fine. Groceries are so expensive these days. And I only spend money on my dog once every so many months. So, unless I have like something like a vet bill that I have to do or something like that. So because this is a Victorian style home, I'm going to have like a bit of gardening back here, like a flower bed and stuff, because that suits a Victorian style home. And yeah, so we're going to just like fill in this path better, make it a little more pronounced in the center part. We could just do this and make it easier for me. The outside will be out a little more green and the inside will be more color. I'm not overly fond of this paint here, but because it has the purple stone in it, it's why I chose it. Or I actually think those are supposed to be flowers, so they're little purple flowers in there. And that's sort of why I chose it for this build. Otherwise I seldom use this. I feel I know what they were aiming at when they created it, but it didn't hit the mark. So it's not really my style of pathway. Would have looked better if they had just done like tufts of moss in between, but it's okay. It works for this build. Pretty sure that should be good. Dark enough here. Yeah, and so this area here is going to be like a little flower bed of some sort. Make it a little bit bigger, make it easier. Fill in. And all along the house there will be flowers. So we're gonna just add some dirt in here. Maybe not so much the front where there's like that already. We might just use something low-lying that'll fit under there just fine. But we'll see. I might just find some kind of shrub to put in there. And we have this. This would be a nicer flower bed. Got this one. Oops. Put that in the dirt. I do actually enjoy landscaping in this game. Um, I enjoy all aspects of building in this game. So it's pretty much, for me, all of that is very enjoyable. Landscaping, and building, interior decorating. I like it all. So, and I like playing with my Sims in the homes that I create for them. So it kind of makes the whole game interesting and fun for me because I do enjoy it all. I guess there are people that just prefer just to do like building and don't bother with playing at all. I mean, I have some friends that are like that, that all they do is build, they don't play. They don't create for their Sims or anybody's Sims. They create what things that they want to make. Like they'll create all kinds of different things. Stores, restaurants, buildings. Um, like I have one friend that creates things like the space shuttle place and had the moon launch, did the moon launch, created Sims to go with it, but it was just, more or less um, just as an extra thing put in, you know. Should move this out a bit. That's for the cat. And I do have to build some sort of a thing here for her sale thing. I haven't really decided what I want to do, but I'm thinking maybe some walls and windows and a roof over top, similar to her house, but that will mean that I have to move this out because it needs the moonlight. So I'm not really sure if I'll do it completely or if I'll just have the part over top of her here um, under a roof and this back part just stay just the way it is. Because I like having this charging thing in the fence so that I don't have to worry about Sims stealing it. So what I might do is just move the fence back since it doesn't need to be that big. Like it can be smaller. So we can just take this whole fence and move it back by one. And then delete out this one. And then that's good enough as a charging space. And then the rest of this, we can create some sort of little, I don't know, it's like a little, okay, let me just put this away. A little roof over top and kind of like a stall, protected stall area. I have to think about what exactly I want to do there. So. I mean, I really like the lavender in here. This kind of really adds to this. So we can move our table back a little bit, and this sign I think I'm going to put on the other side just because it takes away from the front there, like where her store is. So we'll put it on this side, and I think we'll add a few more like lavender around her place because I kind of like it. And we're just going to get rid of this power wood. Don't need that there. So lavender along the walkway makes a lot of sense to me. It's a nice, pretty purple color, and besides that, it also is sort of reminiscent of Victorian homes. Let's put it like that. We'll just use some of the single ones. Put one here. I'd like to put one here. Okay, we want to leave that open because I'm going to have a crystal tree there. Here we can just add in some lavender just as extra because it looks fine. Add it in here. Throw some back here. Throw some here. We'll probably have a little bit over here. Some over here. You could shrink some down too, you know, like it doesn't all have to be giant size. The same with these like double ones. Some of them can be smaller. It's not a double one. This one might be. Yeah, so that's a lavender hedge. And that's what I'm thinking would look nice along the side of the house. Just not quite as big. I mean, we could do some big ones and some short ones, but I just think just short ones is fine. Maybe this one would be bigger. I know it's a lot of lavender, but it fits in here. That's all. A lot of purple. We might get rid of some of the stuff on the pathway and just have it as the border on the house, like along the bottom of the house. I don't know. We'll see how it looks when I'm done. Oops, just dumped in two there. Well, I think it looks fine. Like, what we can do is just add in some other crops, like some other plants, maybe different color variation in the front to like take away from the overpowering of the purple. But yeah, in the long run, I think I'm gonna like it. Like, I love these two blue hydrangeans, and they suit this. And the other thing I like is holly. So we might like put some holly in here too. I got that new pack today, so it's kind of like, yeah, it's showing up there. Okay, I'm in the wrong spot anyway. Holly is very pretty, and I can do it in white, which I think might like offset the purple and maybe make it a little less loud. Or we could do some of it in just, you know, holy, why are you turned around that way? I don't want it to be too purple. Like, I want it to be purple, just not like so purple that you just see purple. So we're just going to add in a little bit of other coloring. And I think the white hollyhocks work really well. We're just adding in a little extra something. They can fit up against the wall. In the front wall, you wouldn't want to put them up against the wall, but like this. And here. Here. Yeah, I like holly. It's sort of one of my favorite flowers. And it comes in so many varieties of color. And the other thing is that I like delphiniums. And we can squeeze them in these back beds. Oops. I had white picked out here because, like I said, I don't want overpower the purple. So we have to add something in to mute it just a little bit. And so white works quite well with that. Okay, this bed we have to be careful with because I'm going to have that tree here. So we kind of need to wait for the tree to grow before we can decide exactly how we're going to do our bed. Or we could move the one that we have grown all the way to the back and then kind of decide how the flower bed can work around that. I think that's what we'll do. We'll move you up to the front and you can continue to grow there. And this one can stay here and we can work around it. Because we want to be able to harvest the crystals. So I don't think the delphiniums will work back there. And we can put some of this back there. I'm thinking I more or less will put some of these hydrangeans back there too. just as long as I can harvest from the tree. I'm not worried about anything else. And I do know that there is white hydrangeum, so we might mix it up. Do some white and blue back there. Okay, so tree's good like this, I think. And put in another white. No. Okay, we might be able to put in some. I don't even know if I can copy these. It's letting me, but it might not when I go to place them. Well, it did. Okay. Because I'm never too sure if they are ones that somebody got from. Okay, and I think these are oopsie-daisies, if I'm right. Yeah. So we could put in some white ones of these too. And just kind of mix them all together. I actually don't even want this area to be accessible from there, so hopefully these plants help to stop that from happening. Okay, so let's stack some of this back here. Because I'm thinking of doing hollyhocks in front of this window. They are one of my favorite for putting up against houses because they're so pretty looking. And we can change some of them into purple because there is purple hollyhocks here too. So you can have a mixture of purple and white hollyhocks. And I think I'll put more delphiniums over here. We can use a white one. And there is, I think, purple delphiniums as well. The Romantic Garden pack has quite a few nice flowers. So I'm pretty happy with that pack for like flower-wise. And some of the garden statues are nice too, so yeah. Feels like I need something more over there, but I don't want to go with this, so let's find some other ground cover. That might work. We could use some pretty little daisies, because for me, they kind of fill up spaces. So we'll put them in here, and then we can adjust that tree some more. It needs to come forward. Do we need the stairs? Stairs. I don't know if I want two. Just one. I guess two is fine. And we did move the cat litter box out here, which I really prefer. Yeah, it's nice to have it out here. Okay. Oh, why? Back again. Well, I think it's got a lot done in the yard. I do want to do some more here, but I want to put that crystal tree in first. So maybe I'll just add some delphiniums and hollyhocks to the front in white. And maybe even some of the hydrangeans in white would look nice in there. Okay, so let's do a white hydrangean in here as well. Yeah, I think I like